So you're a millennial and you want to be successful. Well, here's 3 habits that are going to help you to become a successful millennial. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, now before we get into this video, we did write a free ebook which is titled The 3 Mistakes You're Making in Your 20s Which Are Destroying Your Future Success. These are 3 mistakes we used to make, which we commonly see a lot of other millennials making. Go and read it. It's going to cover 3 things which are really going to help you transform your life if you take action on them. Habit number 1 is you're going to want to learn. Right now, why is this the most important one out of all the habits we're going to mention today? Well, a lot of people, what they do is when they finish school, and exactly what Mia and I done was we stopped learning and then we started to fall behind, right? The power of learning is basically going to do 3 main things for you. It's going to cut your learning curve. So if you're trying to get somewhere, look at it like this. If you're trying to make a specific dinner or a recipe you want, what do? You get a cookbook. If you didn't have the cookbook and the recipe, how many times are you going to mess up when you're cooking this dinner? How many times you're going to have to get the wrong ingredients and mess up, make it taste disgusting, and keep trying to guess your way through? By learning, you're going to cut your learning curve in half. You'll be able to get it done a lot more quicker and easier. Bringing me on to point number 2, you're going to save time, money, and energy. Think about if you learn from somebody else who has made that recipe, how much time are you going to save? How much money are you going to save without having to go and buy the ingredients time and time again? And how much energy are you going to save by not having that feeling of, oh, I'm failing, I'm doing this or I'm doing that? And most importantly, it's going to open up your mind to what is really possible when it comes to doing those things you want to do in your life, right? It's going to show you that, yo, this recipe is possible because there's a set recipe on how to create it. Now, use this guide as a recipe for your life. Whatever you want to do, right? Whether it's to make £1 million, whether it's to set up a business and travel the world, whether it's to set up a YouTube channel, if you learn the correct principles on how to do it, it's simply like following a recipe for a meal. So do not be disheartened by when we were at school and how reading was boring and how learning was boring by being taught about Shakespeare and Of Mice and Men and algebra. Learning is exciting and it's going to help you get to where you want to get to faster.
Habit number 2, plan. So you're really going to want to start planning your day. Me and John plan our week and months, but I would start off by planning your day, especially the night before. So before you go to bed, get out a pen and paper and write down 3 top tasks that you want to accomplish the next day. And if those 3 things get done, then you're a happy person. You know, sometimes we have a whole list of things, and if we don't get the whole list done, then we think we didn't make progress. So start off with 3 main tasks that you would like to achieve.
I'm going to quickly add on to Mia's point there. If you was trying to get to a certain destination, let's say for me, I live on just the outskirts of London. If I wanted to get to the city of London right now, what would I do? I'd open up my phone and I'd go into Google Maps and I'd type in the postcode of my desired destination. But when it comes to life, it's almost as if we don't have maps. We don't have goals or things we're actually aiming for. So how would that work if I was trying to get to London and I just got in my car and just started driving? I'm going to take so many wrong turns. I'm probably not going to get there for triple or even quadruple the amount of time I could get there if I planned in advance and knew where exactly I was going. Use the same principle when it comes to your life. Have plans and goals of where you're going to go and how you're going to get there. Then you're going to get there faster than you ever imagined, easier than you ever imagined, and I guess more simply than you ever imagined. Habit number 3 is meditating. Now, what is meditating? I would say, for me personally, the simplest way to put it is focusing on your breath in the moment and not getting distracted by outside thoughts. Now, when you do this, you are going to get distracted. You are going to try and meditate and focus on the present moment, right? And focus on your breath, and your mind's going to wander off, start thinking about other crazy things. But as long as you keep bringing your mind back to your breath, then you're only going to improve. Now, what are the benefits of meditation? Think of it like this. How many times in the day do you take even 1 minute to sit there and focus on your breath? And I mean focus on your breath, not subconsciously where you're not even thinking about it, where you like that and you breathe and you take in your breath. None of us ever do this, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to calm you down. It's going to make you realize that life's not that stressful, and it's going to help you to analyze why you might be getting overwhelmed or stressed out, which is a common thing we all do. So again, the third habit is meditating. You can simply start off by downloading an app called Headspace, which is going to give you an introduction into what meditation is and how it will transform your life. That's the best advice I would give, because I'm not a meditation expert, but I know it's changed my life. That is the end of the video on 3 habits you need to form if you want to be a successful millennial. Anything else you want to say, Mia?
Yes, I want to add to your point of the meditation.
Go on.
So I wanted to add on to John's point of the meditation, or any point actually. When we are talking about developing a new habit into your life, it's really important that you guys start so small that you can't fail. You know, I was reading a book the other day and it said some people, they set this big goal, so like meditation, they set this goal to meditate for 20 minutes every day. Well, the chances are that you guys are going to meditate for 20 minutes is quite unlikely. Start off small, say, well, I'm going to meditate for 1 minute every day. The next week, 5 minutes, and then gradually build up. Because what's going to happen is when you fail, you're going to get set back and you're going to associate that habit with pain, and you're not going to want to do that habit again. So start small, build the momentum, get excited, and see yourself progress along the way. You know, there's so many good things that are happening in our life and we just have to recognize them. So that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and remember to check out our ebook if you're really interested in this sort of stuff. You know, that's going to really allow you to accelerate your growth. And that's it. Thanks for watching.
Go on and